Here's a nice run from Puma McQueen, Cup champions a couple of times. And
see the likes of Cole Palmer and João Pedro appear at some stage.
well, here's an early chance here for Western Sydney. What a moment that was for Aidan Hammond to open the scoring.
Well, you don't get many chances like...
Well, they've never been beaten in Australia in those previous 14 matches, and here is an opening for the visitors. Oh, what a strike that is from the new recruit, the Kazakh international, Dastan Satpayev. What a way to introduce yourself to the Chelsea faithful. Scored his first international. Now all of a sudden, opportunity knocks here for Western Sydney. He's done well there, Sharman Lowe, to bat it away.
Up against Copenhagen, so...
Yard box, he's gifted it back here. Boomer McQueen, oh! Jordan Holmes. That is a truly exceptional save.
Well, it's a night with world class on the tongue.
Champong.
Well, the scary thing, as you see Satpayev getting forward again, he's really up for it tonight. The Kazakh, 28 years old, was the oldest player in the...
Arrived in the country. Well, here's a great opportunity, and what a save from Sharman Lowe. Able to push away that strike from Gillian. Thought for a moment it was just going to creep inside that far post. The first team appearance for Chelsea. This corner is a decent one as it crossed the line. Pantasopoulos is claiming it. Referee says goal. So Western Sydney equalise. And it's one of their inspirational leaders in Anthony Pantasopoulos who's claiming the credit.
Now this is a sign that we haven't seen for a long, long time. The Western Sydney Wanderers with a response and getting their crowd right behind them. It was a set piece and getting forward.
Now it's Hammond. Hammond has some nice footwork and draws the save out of Jordan Holmes. Does Reggie there with the teenager as this corner comes in. They've won it back here, the Blues. Just over here. Morello just peeling wide and looking to place it in the top corner. Missed by much, the Western Sydney. Dana with the cross. Has Pantasopoulos backpedaling. Tight angle for Delap. Pantasopoulos did enough just to put off the Englishman.
Dustin Satpayev again, finding those little...
Pressuring him initially. Couple of step-overs from Liam Gillian.
A-League fans or non-A-League fans haven't been...
Very youthful starting 11 to begin this one. Here's some nice work. I said in the pre-game show. Rule that one out. A lot of politics goes on there. Here's Hammond with a chance. Oh, all of a sudden, Western Sydney have taken the lead. And it's one of their best in Aidan Hammond, who strikes a real blow.
Oh, he's loving life tonight. Ufuk Talay, what a response for the red and black of Western Sydney. Aidan Hammond has been on fire to start this game. We see him get...
Hammond. And Sharman Lowe has to dive down and make the save. Now it's Thurgate strike.
It's in May. And the team in May will be much better.
Madana, who drives for the byline, scoops it back. Gillian's hand. It's Madana. Oh, that's lovely football. There's the equaliser. Dario Asugo. One of the men in this starting side who played in the Premier League last season. The Portuguese youth international gets us back all square.
It does not take much from the Chelsea side to...
One-on-one situation versus the Argentine Ferreira. Tight angle. And Holmes has to make himself big.
With no signs of that thigh injury.
comes the corner to the back post, and a bit of... So the corner, Tosin with a free header. My goodness. What a chance for the Chelsea captain. It does not get better than that.
No, the delivery's outstanding. How good is that ball? A little bit more as well. Tayev is getting the ball. It looks dangerous on the outside.
Proud of their showing in that first half. Half-time. And what a first half we have with Waraga. He impressed as well off the bench in that one. Of one of their favourites season from League One to the Championship. So underway. It's a breather. The game, the Aussie-born youngster here for Chelsea in 32. So keep an eye on him, the sixth. Landon Emanalo, another option. But it is Watson. He just curls it wide of the target.
Well, the under-16 England international. First sight at goal there.
Sure,
yes. Push.
So Madonna, the early delivery. What a chance for Borrello there, running in at the near post to make it 3-2 for Western Sydney.
Manage this one.
Well, here's a chance to go back in front, and he flashes it wide of the top left corner. Landon Emanalo. Here comes Madonna down to the byline. Footwork again, because Milanovic links with the great strike from Atia Waraga. Stung the palms there. Well, Sharman Lowe, who's unhappy with... Neatly worked by Western City. Milanovic all the way across the... Oh, that is a nice deflection for Western Sydney. Cicluna! Oh, luck's of fortune! But luck is when preparation meets opportunity. And what an opportunity that was from Dylan Cicluna. And didn't he make it count?
He's been up for it. He's really wanted to get on the end of something and make...
Jared Carluccio, the Chelsea fan who gets up in the early hours of the morning here in Australia to watch his side play, including this man, Cole Palmer. Big loss for them. But a big win, Amy Gittins, who's bearing down on goal. 1-2 by Cole Palmer. Lovely footwork. And there is the equaliser. It did not take long. João Pedro setting up the equaliser. And the introduction of the Stars. And it is 3-3. 80 degrees. Here's Balestra. Palmer lets it run. Lovely ball for Milanovic. And Milanovic low look. Milanovic drops it onto the head of Robert Sands. Here's a deflected strike in this tour for Chelsea. Milanovic does so well. And the strike. Palmer. Ball at the Club World Cup for Palmer. Here comes Chelsea again. Oh, that's brilliant from Carluccio. Lays it off. Western Sydney are back in front. And it's the leading goal scorer in the NPL this season. Awan Lual. He does it against Premier League opposition as well. And Wanderers, Wonderland is in dreamland right now. Gittins made it 3-3. Delivers across. João Pedro. Chelsea are back. One of their superstars. This time the Brazilian. A clinical finish. Entertainment. João Pedro. Gittins. Cole Palmer got in those boots. In the middle. It may not matter. Here goes Esteval. Side netting. And Chelsea, is this the moment? João Pedro. 5-4 to Chelsea. and the Brazilian superstar, their leading goal scorer last season, on the double.
More fuel to the fire.
6 for Chelsea. Free header at the back post, and it's a scramble. And I reckon João Pedro has forced it over the line for a hat-trick. 6-4 to the Blues.
Well, you did get your scoreline from the third place in the World Cup. But this man wasn't at the World Cup. Maybe you should